Hello all, welcome again to my channel Zade Academy. Alright, let's kick things off with some basic stat functions today. We use the functions like count, average, median, mode, max, minimum, percentile, standard deviation, etc. Rather than just dive into the each one specifically, I just want to show them all here. This isn't a comprehensive list. This is just kind of a list of the ones that are more commonly used, but the syntax is pretty straightforward, pretty simple to understand. Really the only component in most of this formula is your reference array. So for instance, if I want to find the median, like median of the data, like from C2 to C21, that's exactly how I write the formula. You can see on the screen. The only difference is for ones like percentile. You have an additional component of the formula to specify which percentile you want to return. So if I'm looking for the 80th percentile within a given data range, I would put a 0.80. And if I'm looking for the 50th percentile, so I need to put 0.50. You may see on the screen. And standard deviation is ST. So let's jump into an Excel and see what we are working with for these sections. There are two tabs here right now. In the salary tab, uh, which is a raw data, on the second tab, which is called a stats function tab, I have just gone some blank cells here where we are going to be calculating some of the formulas. We just walk through and we will do that in a minute. So let's jump into the basic stats function now and just populate these cells again. So I'm going to start with the employee size, uh, which basically requires count of my data sets. So I'm going to type equals count, parenthesis open, and then here just where I insert my data array. So I'm going to jump over to the salary tab and select the entire column C, which is my salary column. So then close the parenthesis and hit the enter, and it jumps back and evaluate the formula which you get for 50. One thing to point out is that when you are linking data or referring to the data across tabs, Excel will automatically add the tab labels. So that's why it says salary data followed by the reference C column. So I don't have to type any of that. As you click through it, it will automatically populate for you by using Excel. So let's do the average here. Equals average tab, so parenthesis open. So I'm going to take the salary data from the salary tab, salary, close the parenthesis and hit the enter button. So average just said it's just over 1,96,000 dollar. Let's look at a median here. Equals to median, open up the parenthesis. As you can see, it's a very similar pattern here, so I'm going to start moving a little bit quicker. So median, you can see, just click here, just close the parenthesis, enter. You can see 1,96,000 dollar. Let's look at the max salary. Equals max, close, open up the parenthesis. So the salary should be taken out from the salary tab, close the parenthesis, enter. You get the output as a 2,80,000 dollar. Similar way for minimum, open up the parenthesis, select the array, close the parenthesis again. We'll get 1,04,000, around 1,44,000 dollars. So now we are getting into 80th percentile. So I'm going to type out the percentile here. Equal to percentile, it is on the down. So we need to select the array just like normal, but but now I'm going to add a comma here and add, and you see this little helper box k, which is populating k value. That's just what percentile I'm looking through return. So in this case, we are returning, we want the 80th percentile. So I'm going to type 0.80, which is my 80th percentile. So close it off and hit the enter button. So here we go. Now to do the 50th percentile, let's save our time and we need to calculate. Let's by copying it and press escape, putting it here. Is going into the instead of 8, I'm just putting 5. Yeah, and we got the 50th percentile, which is around 2 lakh. Sorry, it's around 1,96,000. The last one is standard deviation, which is ST-dev, and this is going to basically describe the spread of our data. So which is equals ST-dev, select the array and hit the enter. So we see the value. So that much we have with the statistic function, and there you go. You got all the things here. So thank you all for watching this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe the channel to SZ Academy. For other free courses, please mention in the comment box to create those courses free for you. Thank you all.